Hey, I thought it'd be fun to take you along on my day again. I never do these on the weekdays. The other ones I've done, they've been on the weekend. So here we go. We're getting ready, okay? Very important stuff, very cool and interesting stuff. Eyeliner. One thing about me is I hate overhead lighting, like the light that's at the ceiling. No thanks. I have 17 lamps. It's very cozy. Look how cozy it is in there. I just brushed out my hair and I said, that's good enough. Cool. And we go. And then Ella was making me laugh because she was just waiting on me. I don't know what she was waiting for. I already gave her food. But she's so cute. And I love her. She's just, look at her sitting there. I love her. And here I am wearing a sweater. A slouchy sweater. I changed from a slouchy shirt off the shoulder into another one. That's how I roll. Also, Ella, love you. She's an eye boogery girl. We work on it constantly. It's okay. She still has pretty green eyes that match her little green collar. Did you notice that? Anyways, now we're in the art room, paint room, what have you. I'm bringing my little... I crocheted that. Yeah, I did. I did. Way to go, me. I only half followed... I found a video, kind of, and then I just made it up. So that's why it looks mostly bad, but it's okay. I'm gathering things that I want to take to the office. I found this giant thing that I can put my paper in, and because I transport it back and forth to the office, to this room. And I'm putting all my supplies back together that I left out last night. And I feel like there's a Dr. Pepper in every shot of my videos. I do have a problem. Thank you for asking. No, I do ban myself occasionally for buying them because if they're in front of me, I'm going to be drinking them. Whoops. I did try the cream soda one, and I've never had that. I thought that was only for root beer. But here we are. It's crazy. I need to set down my chapstick because if I have something that clicks, I will be clicking it. I was clicking the lid. Anyways, we're at the office. I told myself I'll stop saying anyways, but I don't. Technically, it's supposed to be anyway. One time somebody corrected me on that, and I was like, who asked? I did not. Get out. But I'm testing the sealer again. I sprayed the oil pastel with the sealer 17,000 times. And it honestly does work for the most part. Also, I'm freaking out because I was listening to the end of an audiobook. And you wait. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, there are parts where if you try, you can, there's some chunky oil pastel parts of it that still rub off if you get your finger and rub the painting, but who's doing that? If you are, you good? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? And it's fine. You can put it, I was worried about, but I've put them in sleeves. I put them in plastic sleeves and stuff. I'm gonna try packing some up and seeing how they do sitting for a while. They've been fine. As long as you're not wiping your greasy fingers on the painting, using it as a napkin, letting your dog, drool on it, it'll be fine. It'll be great, actually. And honestly, I don't even think it would smudge and mess up the painting. It's just those thicker parts, they sometimes just come off, but it's fine because it's still there. It just comes off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You may not. It's alright. I don't know what I'm saying. I am signing a bunch of these. These are some old ones that have been sitting on this shelf, and I'm like, I need to do a restock. The book themed one fell through the floor and went out the window and got dropped off at the pool. But also, that was my paper flattener. I got one. I'm working on flattening paper. I'm finishing The Crocodile on the Sandbar or Sandbank, I can't remember, by Elizabeth Peters. I loved it, and we get live footage of me freaking out. But in the meantime, I brought all this paper, all the book pages. I was trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm flattening some of these. Was I flattening those, or maybe I was flattening those other ones I was signing? And here I am, giggling, kicking my feet, screaming and crying while flattening paper. This series is like a million years long, I realized. Maybe it was before I read the Vicky Bliss series by Elizabeth Peters. I liked the audiobooks. I was bored reading it physically because I read the first one physical book. But I loved the audiobooks because I love the narrator. And now I'm reading this one and the Amelia Peabody. This is what that one is. They Listen, the end, I freak out, okay? I can't help it. When the characters get together, love is being professed. They were getting married, or no, the epilogue where they get engaged and or get married, have a child. I'm freaking out. I can't handle it. I love it so much. All you have to do is make me care about the characters and then give me a flash forward epilogue where they're married and have children and I am on the floor crying. And now I'm updating very seriously my notes saying that I finished it, and that's very important. Okay? Check Reddit. Now, you didn't see it, but I was filming a voiceover and then the audio was messed up and then it put me in a really bad mood. I was like, what is... I want to destroy everything in here. So what do? We go get food, yes. Got some honey baked, got some sweet tea, and got some gross salt and vinegar chips. I usually like salt and vinegar. Those tasted weird. Noted? I'll remember that for next time. I'm excited. I'm happy now, eating my sandwich. And now I'm taking some pictures. I didn't have a clear vision of... I didn't know what I was doing today, but I have all these papers lying around. I was like, I need to do some with these, and I'm not going to if I don't start. Here I am yelling at my brother because he brought Scooby, and he didn't read the note that I should have texted saying to get his leash and harness, and he brought a random leash without the harness. And I was very angry. Maybe a bit extreme. It was an extreme reaction a little bit, but no, it wasn't, because I was angry this day. But, so, we're angry again? Cool, let's go walk. Actually, I have to, because Scooby was demanding it, and I needed a break anyways. So we're walking, we're not walking yet. We got our harness on, I had that one in the car, thank goodness. I know they're technically, also I found some tiny flowers. Daffodils, some may say. Are they daffodils? They were tiny though, I've never seen tiny daffodils. But now we're back, and we're just chilling. I am making some listings on my phone. It looks like I'm not doing anything. I actually am. It's crazy like that. I like to do a bunch of the listings, and I was making sure, I was trying to see what paper I used on a bunch of these that I just did. Oh, it was the book pages. I was like, okay, what am I putting in the description? And then I just copy and paste and take pictures once I'm actually doing it, but I like to set it up first, and that's what I'm doing. I don't know what else I was doing. I just kind of wanted to, sometimes I just want to sit in that orange chair, and I do. So I did. And these, as I was taking pictures for the listings, I also took pictures in case I wanted to make prints. So I'm formatting them in Procreate, my favorite drawing app in the world, and I use it for editing and everything, because if I know how to use something, I'm just going to use that for everything, even though I could find other resources, like a fancy editing something, but that would be learning something new, and no thanks. Now I'm redoing the voiceover that I gave up on earlier, okay, in a little better headspace. I can do it now. Some days I'm like, you just need to just stop, walk away, and get out. Oh look, we're back over here. We're opening the blinds. I love this little table to take pictures. It's great. And I usually use a different rug, but I got this rug recently, and I probably shouldn't be... Well, I mean, it's fine. I was just using a pencil. It's not like... And these are not going to come off on the rug. They're watercolor. Watercolor and color pencil. But these are the book pages, and they're going to all come with that matte backing board. So I was taking a picture of that too, and I'm flattening those a little too right now, actually. And now it's playtime with Scooby. Taking another break, because he demanded it. And you know what? He's onto something. He really is. I get annoyed, and then I'm like, you know what? You're actually so smart. We should take a break. We should take so many breaks and have so much fun. Also, he picked out the toy. I love when he picks out toys. It's so funny. He also knows now if I say go get your ball or go get your toy, he goes and gets it. And it's the cutest thing in the world. I could cry. And we're hanging out. Usually if I just take a break and hang out with him, he goes back to sleep. He didn't this time. That's okay. Mom came. Hey, Mom. He's greeting her, and I'm back over here. I'm taking more pictures. These are more book pages. Okay? This actually, it takes a while. Sometimes I like my own product photos just in my phone, but I don't need all of them. I really don't. So I discovered on Shopify that I can just make the listing and within the listing take pictures, and so they're not in my phone. And that may be obvious, but I don't know why I never did that. But here we are. It's great. I do still like I take pictures with I take them over to my rug sometimes if it matches and it would be a cute photo. But otherwise, my phone has enough pictures. I try to go back and delete. Do you know how many product photos over the past like 10 years I have? I've actually deleted a lot, but it's hard to go through them. Hard mentally, and I don't want to. So I don't. And then I was flattening more. I was taking those out of the flattener. I'm actually just taking a picture of the handmade paper on the top because the ones underneath I realized didn't really get flattened because it was, I don't know why I put them both in there, but I did. And these come with the matte backing too because they're not quite, they're like almost 5x7 but not quite. So I put a 5x7 backing board so they'll fit the frame. And that's great and that's awesome. And now we're back over here. These are, oh, Mom needed for an order the abstract cheetah in all 3 sizes, so I was doing that. Usually I send all the new ones over, but lately if I have like a batch of a bunch of new prints like I have with these abstract ones, I just uploaded a bunch of them. I just wait until they need it, and then I send to them, and there she is, doing prints. And I know in these I never show me packing orders anymore, it's because I don't. Mom does all the prints, and my brother Houston does the stickers and stuff. It's funny because for so long I was focusing on just painting, and I was just painting all the time, and I wanted to have products and, printed things so badly, and then I got to that point where I could, and they were selling, and I was obsessed with that. I was like, this is all I want to do. I just want to pack orders and I want to make products. And then I got to a place about last year where I was like, I think I have enough products. I think I'm going to focus on art again. And so that's what I've been doing, and I'm thankful I have them. I really couldn't do all this on my own, and I'm thankful I get time to be creative even more so now. And with Scooby as the office manager, things have been really going smoothly. And good job, Scooby. You're doing great. But it is time to go home. He said it was time to clock out. It's time to go eat some dinner, maybe play in the yard. So I said, all right, I hear you and I see you. Let's go. And he's waiting. He's like, are you ready? And I'm like, okay, I'm back. I usually put my stuff in and then I get him. And we're off. We love to see it. Okay, this was fun. Maybe. I don't know. I'll see you later. Bye. Love you. Bye. Bye.